In Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9, Paul says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Now, there's something exciting about doing a new thing. When we do something new, we've got fresh vision, we've got energy, we've got imagination about how things are gonna go, and it's very exciting. And taking that first step is a huge deal. But that first step has to be followed by a second one, and then a third one. And pretty soon, the imagination about what can be is replaced with the reality of what is. And we're reminded that following Jesus is hard. There's a reason that Jesus' invitation came with a cross. There's a reason that the Apostle Paul described following Jesus as crucifying the flesh. You know, living in a worldly system as we do that revolves around self-gratification, it's easy for us to adopt the mindset that says, if it's hard, it ain't God. But the reality is, it's in those difficult moments that verses like this one become so timely in our encouragement. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. The way to not become weary in doing good is to have rhythms of rest. You know, that is one of the 10 commandments. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is just take a nap. Because if you don't faint, if you don't give up, in the proper time, you will reap a harvest. And what's the proper time? Who decides that? Well, let me assure you, it's not you and it's not me. It's the Lord who determines the proper time. I love the scripture in Psalm 127 that says this, "Unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the guard stands watch in vain." So we can spin our wheels night and day, but we have to move at the pace that the Lord is moving. In the proper time, you will reap a harvest. So find a rhythm of rest and faint not, my friend. In due time, your harvest will come.